how are you getting on with the journey, man? Like, and thank you for being a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm gonna be taking you in day 3, baby. Let's go, let's go. Woo!
omnibeats.com. omnibeats.com.
What a milestone, man. That's like last year, this time, Heathrow Airport buses was a regular thing for me, man. I am now so grateful. I mean, now so grateful. I'm just grateful for everything, man, you know? I'm grateful for everything. This is day 3 of the vlog. I'm just waking up. I've made a major announcement. I'm not going to share it on the vlog because I made a commitment to the squad and the inner circle that this is an exclusive offer for them to share if they choose to share what we're doing at the moment. But this is a major deal, man. I mean, I'm in a position where I didn't think, at the time, didn't even think this was possible. This is all through God, man, in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. This is all through God, man. Why I'm here, why I'm breathing, why I have what I have, why I'm blessed with all the things that I have. And, you know, how are you getting on with the journey, man? Like, and thank you for being a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm going to be taking you in day 3, baby. Let's go, let's go. Woo!
You have to understand how this inner critic will work and weave into our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs. Because all behavior is belief driven. And if it can get us to believe that perfectionism is the key, then all of our behaviors and our habits are going. We have to understand how this inner critic will work and weave into our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, because all behavior is belief driven. And if it can get us to believe that perfectionism is the key, then all of our behaviors and our habits are going to be impacted by that, because we can never be perfect in anything. And so some of the ways when it's trying to get us with perfectionism and to get us caught in that trap will be things like, if it's not perfect, it's worthless. And that's where people get the all or nothing mind trap from. If it's not perfect, then it was terrible. And it's like, nothing's ever perfect. Or, you should have done better. Why should you have done better? Get us to believe that perfectionism is the key. Why should you have done better? All of our behaviors and you can always do better are going to be impacted by that. That's the interesting thing. You can always do better. You can always better your best. So some of the ways when so the fact that it's telling you should have done better, you can always do better next time. There's always something you can learn from what you do and do it better next time. That's why we practice. All or nothing. Because practice makes progress. If it's not perfect, then it was terrible. But when you think that you should be perfect, that's dangerous. That's a heavy burden. You should have done better. That's like having a sack of potatoes on your back. Why should you have done better? And you can always do better. That's the interesting thing. You can always do better. You can always better your best. So the fact that it's telling you you should have done better, you can always do better next time. There's always something you can learn from what you do and do it better next time. That's why we practice. Because practice makes progress. But when you think that you should be perfect, that's dangerous. That's a heavy burden. That's like having a sack of potatoes on your back.
Jeez, Ezra. That is some Ezra, the voice of reason. If you don't know, get to know. Find him on TikTok, find him on YouTube, find him everywhere. You type Ezra, the voice of reason, the discipline principle, the founder of it, man. Wow, absolutely awesome, man. You know what? It's nice to wake up in the morning and see a squad member. Also, he's in the inner circle and a growth squad hero member. He's a full part of the team, part of the community. And yeah, it's bigger and better. Ezra, you're doing some amazing things, man. You know what I mean? This showing up for the community, posting videos, doing live training, doing events. Like, boy, there's people out there that wish they could do the things that you could do. But it's true. Striving for perfectionism ain't gonna happen. But we can always strive.
Hey, what's happening, squad? Just wanted to let you know something, and very important that no one's left behind. Each one teach one. So I'm not sure if we should do this every Friday, or we'd love to have an idea of should we have a theme or should we not have a theme. But I'm thinking, it's nice to support one another. And with today's interview, you know, sharing some hacks on how to get engagement in your community and all of that, and also finding out from the mystery guest, for those of you that don't know, finding out how he was able to do what he done.
That's crazy. Like when I started about 5 weeks ago, 4 to 5 weeks ago, I started the community, and something that I've done was not to niche down, because this is a very popular term inside school or online businesses. I actually did niche up. I didn't, because I started with a community for video editors, because I have a video editing company, and I started this community content engine for video editors. And then down the road, after a couple of days, I understood, okay, you are leaving something big on the table, and you need to rethink about things. So I pivoted and create this community for community owners on school, because like we have more than 175k community owners right now. When you go into schoolers, you can see right now 175.7. And it means if you could be able to just help one person or half a person, it's a huge amount. And that's more than enough if you can just target those people and help them, because it's like impossible that they don't need your help. Like we have community. I need your help, Andrew. I need your help, Heather. And I don't know exactly the other people's expertise and communities right now, but chances are high that we need each other's help. And creating a community has, I always mention this, has a couple of different pillars or elements, and you cannot handle all of that by yourself. Like I'm focusing on the content part, and there are a couple of different things, like how actually you can create your community, like this community building part. Then you have your content part. Then we got this engagement thing. Then you have marketing. Then down the road you have email marketing, and so many different things. So if you could focus on that real pain, and if you have a solution for that, and deliver that solution in a different way, not just that usual social media like Instagram way that is so outdated, you need to get creative. And the best example is your community, Andrew, because you mastered the gamification part of this thing. And school, our life is about game and having fun. And whenever you get bored from your job, your life, your relationship, you miss that fun part. And that's the biggest thing the biggest reason that led to those separation from our relationship, our work, our, I don't know, company or whatever. And that's why I love this ikigai method that I always mention, because it is like I cannot find another method, because like this has everything you need. And let me share that screen and just go through that again. I do that in all of my calls. And ikigai, probably most of you know this method, but it's all about what you love. What you love is on top. And this is the reason that our community just grow so fast. And because I love what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm helping people, and next step is helping them with their content. It's not just helping them with content. I love to help people, and whether they are interested in content creation or not, I love to jump on calls, talk with people, and see if I can help them. Not with my offer, not with my knowledge, with those experiences that I have, like I collected through my life. And like this one, if you have this ikigai printed in front of you, and every single day you look at it and ask yourself, am I loving what I'm doing or not? Or do I love what I do or not? If the answer is not, you can just put the whole thing away. Because I have a video editing company, and this is exactly what the world needs right now. Because content creation booming, and you see how many new channels, new communities every single second popping like those mushrooms. And this is the exact thing that the world needs right now. And what you can be paid for, can I be paid for? Yes, absolutely, because people, they don't like this video editing part. It's a headache. So they need to hire others, and you can be paid for. And what you are good at, am I good at this thing? Yes, I'm good. Like for the last 2-3 years, I'm editing videos, and I'm very good. So I have all these three elements. And do I love that thing? No, I just like that thing. I don't love that thing. And this is the moment, the part that I realized after 1 week when I started my community. And I said, hey, you don't love this thing. And this is not sustainable if you don't love something. Because having a community right now, you can understand it. Like earning one single member is hard. And right now I can understand, oh, I have like 10 views on my YouTube, and these 10 views, these are huge, because if I could bring those 10 views inside my community, that's a huge thing. And that's why I pivoted from video editing community to content creation community, because I really love what I'm doing. And content creation is a thing that I'm doing for the last 10, 12, or 15 years. Most of us, we are doing that. But I always was fascinated about those, not just content creation, those elements behind, those things behind the scene, and how you create, and how I see a post or an ad or a video, and then I go and click on it. Why? There is a reason. You cannot put something just out there and then expect that thing convert. And those conversion could be like a sales conversion, or you could be just adding that member into your community, or just brand awareness, or bunch of different things. There should be something behind every single piece that you create. And that was the thing I was working on for a long time. And I am a data guy. In some part of my life, I started to learn about data science. And then from my past experiences as a civil engineer, I have a very strong project management skill. So in somehow, but I didn't love those things. But the thing that I love was content creation. So in somehow, I've managed to find a way to combine those things all together to create this community here.
Some of you, I know you probably want to see the replay. I know maybe some of you may even want to have, you know, me interview him again or bring more guests, which we will be doing. One of the things I want you to understand is we really want you to level up, man. And at the same time saying that, there are some people that may be posting and not getting no love. So if what I would highly recommend you to do is, can you please go into the community, find someone, engage with their post, like it, comment, meaningful, and this, it helps one another. No one wants to post and not get any likes or comments. So if we could just make that be something that you do, that you go to the post that hasn't got the most engagement and you show it some love. Human nature, we tend to go to the post that's got the most likes, the most comments, the most engagement. For some reason, we just love to do that. If you go to an event, if there's no one in the event and it's quiet, there's no one there, and there's just one person on the stage, some people will walk out, you know? So I really want you to just understand that instead of doing that, stick around, connect, engage, break the ice, do those things, and see how nice it will be for you. It will make a big difference. I'm telling you that now. It will make a huge difference. So looking forward to seeing who's going to actually take up this very easy challenge to do, and yeah, take it from there.
See, this behind the scenes, like I told you, is showing you behind the scenes of the community, how things run, how things are. As you can see now, everything, if I go over to, just to go back to the new, just to see what's here, and if I do a little refresh, let's do a little refresh, pull it up, refresh, excuse me, you can see that every post that's come through in the last few hours now has engagement, and this is what it's about. Apart from this post here, which I'll comment on in a second. But yeah, we good. Tuesday, truth, progress over perfection. There's the post. Such a beautiful truth. Like it. Read it. Perfection isn't the goal. Purpose is. You don't need to have it all together to take. A lot of people have been talking about perfection. God doesn't call flawless, He calls the faithful. Every small obedient step is the seed of progress. And even when it feels like nothing is happening, remember, consistency compounds. God multiplies what you commit to Him. Don't get discouraged by how far you still have to go. Look back far. You see, my mindset works so differently to this. It really does work differently to this, man. It's like, it really does. I don't see it as how far. I focus on getting moving, making progress, making things happen, not focusing on the distance, but focusing on the progress. You see, this is the thing that I focus on the most. For some people, you know. So let me just get this in my hand right now and slap. So I'm literally looking at this. I'm looking at it and I'm reading it. So perfection isn't a goal, it's a purpose. So, Donald, for me, I don't focus on the purpose. I focus purpose. I focus on my purpose. I focus on perfection. No, I focus on growing and showing and helping others to do these things. I don't focus on the journey or the destination. I focus on the here and now, on how many people I can make an impact in the real time. Me, perfection, does it exist? Whether it exists or doesn't exist, who cares? The thing is, what we really need to be focusing on is how we are from yesterday. Are we better than yesterday? Have we improved on certain things? Because we can always be better than we were yesterday. That's why I always say, one of the things that I always say is always be better than you was yesterday. Improve by 1% each day, 362%. depending on the calendar days. And anyway, you know what? Just be better than you was yesterday, but going into the maths and all those things. A lot of you been posting about perfection. Very interesting. I don't know what's happened lately. Is it just a squad thing? Is there news going out there somewhere in the world talking about perfectionism? But it seems to be that quite often I'm seeing this post about perfection. I do believe it was 2 posts from Ezra and 1 post from you regarding perfection. But for me, perfect, does it exist? Whether it exists, whether it don't exist, the point is just keep on moving forward and being better than yesterday. So yeah, so just moving on from that, let's go through, and I'm going to do a cut scene here and then put my video in, and this is it. This is good stuff, man. This is what it's about. It's about helping one another to be better than we were yesterday. We can always be better than we was yesterday. So if I go through, it's not going to have the video there now. If I pause it, just a second, pause. When I pause this, what you're going to see, just pay attention to the time. Just pay attention to the time. If I can actually pause this, it's not allowing me to pause. Why isn't it allowing me to pause? Alright, it's not allowing me to pause. Alright, cool. It's not. Why isn't it allowing me to pause? And the thing is, man, it's like people seem to think this is easy. This isn't easy. You really got to love what you do. You'll hear me say this often. So I've refreshed it. And this is the reason why you need a team. You cannot do everything on your own. It's just not physically possible to do it on your own. So I've refreshed. Let me refresh this again. All right. So we had perfectionism up there. Let me go back to top. So this will bring everything to the top. All the posts to the top. Top of the post. Post with the most engagement. If I go back now, I click on that icon there. I'm gonna go to default. Let's see what happens there. I don't really play around with these settings, but default shows me in the process of the last comment. So if we go over here, last comment and video response. See, looking at this, I'm looking at it and I'm reading it. So perfection isn't a goal, it's a purpose. So Donald, for me, I don't focus on the purpose. I focus on my purpose. I focus on perfection. No, I focus on growing and showing and helping others to do these things. I don't focus on the journey or the destination. I focus on the here and now, on how many people I can make an impact in the real time. Me, perfection, does it exist? Whether it exists or doesn't exist, who cares? The thing is, what we really need to be focusing on is how we are from yesterday. Are we better than yesterday? Have we improved on certain things? Because we can always be better than we were yesterday. That's what I always say. One of the things that I always say is always be better than you was yesterday. Improve by 1% each day, 362%, depending on the calendar days. And anyway, you know what? Just be better than you was yesterday, but going into the maths and all those things. A lot of you been posting about perfection. Very interesting. I don't know what's happened lately. Is it just a squad thing? Is there news going out there somewhere in the world talking about perfectionism? But it seems to be that quite often I'm seeing this post about perfection. I do believe it was 2 posts from Ezra and 1 post from you regarding perfection. But for me, perfect, does it exist? Whether it exists, whether it don't exist, the point is just keep on moving forward and being better than yesterday. Okay, let's go. That's it. Let's download this. Let's upload it and add it to the vlog. Yesterday, game changer. Absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. It's one of those things that you have to understand that if you really want to take it to the next level, you just have to spend some time investing in yourself. And this is where Growth Squad Heroes, the inner circle, this is how this all came about. I wanted to help people. I wanted to take it to the next level, but I'm not doing it on my own. We've got Ezra, the voice of reason, Sammy, Alicia, Chris, doing it. Faceless. Face. Chris is faceless. But the point is, it's about taking it to the next level. And this is where I'm doing this vlog, because I want to showcase members in the squad, whether they're in the inner circle or just Growth Squad Heroes, giving them the opportunity to be seen by others, absolutely free, and to take it to, and just to bring it differently, to have a whole new depth to it. Now my lips feel a bit dry, but it's day 3, baby. Oh yeah. You know what? I get myself a bit excited about this whole vlog thing. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know, but I just thought, why not, man? So let's go. Let's take it to the next level. So you'll see. I want to just go into the community, start scrolling through, showing you about what's good, what's happening inside of the community, and as my lips are feeling really, really dry, is to show you how the school community looks like and what we look like. And we've had a major announcement, but I ain't going to share that announcement with you, but it's a big game changer. We no longer, let me put it this way for you. We no longer have a one-time payment. It's now monthly and monthly or annual reoccurring subscription. That's the deal. I mean, but this is exclusive for the Inner Circle and the Growth Squad Heroes members. I said I wouldn't say out loud what's going on. So I haven't told you the price. I haven't told you what that's about intentionally. But if you want to jump on in and get on the inside scope, all you need to do is just follow the instructions. Either go to the person that sent you this video, one of the squad members, or go into the comments if you're just seeing me for the first time and ask me for an affiliate ID, or just I'll have to give you my information right for that, right? So drop it in the comments. Let me know how I can connect with you. And also as well, like I said, let me know about you. And if you have a school community or if you're looking to get started, all the information is below. If you decide to join via my affiliate ID, joining school, you will get my full help and support regarding building your community. And that's exclusive. That's something that is only for the next, I don't know. I'm going to put a number on it yet. I don't think I'm going to put a number on it, but you'll get some. I will make sure that anyone that does join my school affiliate ID will get something bigger and better than the other day. You know what I mean? And everyone will get rewarded in the same way. Just put it that way. But the rewards will get bigger and better. So yeah, here we go. Let's take it. Let's go. With leaderboards, it's always changing. So I'm going to go into settings. You saw how it was yesterday. It was a bit of a madness. Going to go over to discovery, check the rank, 61. Beautiful. Have a look and see the stats. What's our stats saying? So we had 131 on Monday, 81 yesterday, and today, as in the vlog today, 144.45 activities, and it's not even. Look at the time, it's 8:53 a.m. So there's a possibility we might break 2,000 activities today. With the announcement that we've done, we should definitely smash past 2,000 activities. But today is going to be probably the most active days and one of the biggest vlogs. It might surpass 35 minutes. We might be able to condense it down to 15 minutes, which I really highly doubt it. Anyways, move on from there. We're going to go over to TIC. We're going to go over to settings. We're going to go over to discovery, 516 as they will 515. Still early, we ain't even done the global, discovery accountability check-in. We haven't done that yet. That happens probably in about 5 hours from now, 8, 9, 10, 11. So call it 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Actually, no, about 3 hours from now, 8, 9, 10, around about 11, midday. We do that. Let's have a look at the metrics. So we're 516 in money. That's about to change. Let's look at the activities, see what's been going on. Our most busiest was on Monday. And then Tuesday with 269. Today we were on 29 activities. Like I said, all about to change. Bigger and better things. Activities there. Let's just have a look and see what's going on in new. Haven't had a chance to go in AC 56 minutes ago. Not actively done anything on these posters yet. There's a few things going on. We had one of our first group coaching sessions yesterday, which was a brilliant one. Fantastic one. Despite having one person sharp, we still delivered. Some people would say no, it's a group activity and switch off. There's some comment posts that's not been engaged with yet, but we'll be getting onto that in a bit. But yeah, this is the community. There's a lot going on in both the communities, and it's about to get even busier. Let's go check out the leaderboards, because I didn't do that yesterday. Let's have a look at the leaderboards and see what's going on there. So here's our leaderboards. Everyone is active, as you can see. Everyone's active. Now this is this leaderboard for TIC. You see the leaderboard. Ezra's still holding it down. Sammy's still holding her space. Chris Tangredi is pushing up into. He's in third place. He soon will be taking over second place. Hasn't made as much momentum as he did in Growth Squad Heroes, because I'll show you Growth Squad Hero leaderboards. Let's go over to Growth Squad Hero leaderboards and show you the difference in activity and why Growth Squad Heroes is 61. Look at the activity that we have in here. We have some ridiculous activity. And look at that. Chris Tangredi is still on the leaderboard through the 7-day, 30-day, and the all-time leaderboard. Toby Bolin is there on the all-time leaderboard as well. In fact, we have quite a few newbies on the leaderboard. We've got Keith, we've got Lamont, we've got Amir, we've got Joseph, we've got Udon, KJ, Monica. In fact, the only person that's not new on here is Ezra, who's still holding it down in second place. Everyone else on the 30-day leaderboard on the all-time leaderboard is all new to the community. And then we got Monica in second place, third place leaderboard, Keith fourth, fifth in the 30-day, 6 Amir, 7 Joseph, 8 Toby, Lamont, 9 and 10 Elijah. 7-day leaderboard, as I was discussing this yesterday with a group call in the inner circle with Chris Tangredi. Was saying how easy it is for people to rank up on 7-day, which I agree, very easy to do. So that's the 7-day leaderboard. It's very interesting. At the moment, the men are dominating it. We do need more ladies in the community. This is not just a men-only community. And yeah, that's it for now, man. Let's just continue on. Let's just, like, anything you want me to show you, anything you're not sure about, ask, and I'll pull it in the next vlog. Any kind of tutorial you want on how school works, how to do certain things, more than happy to help you with that. Let's go to Schoolers quickly and have a look at that and see how I'm doing in the leaderboards, if I'm even visible. Let's have a look and see what's going on. So I've literally dropped the ball on Schoolers because it was taking up too much of my time. But I do go in there from time to time to, engage and have a conversation. Best way to welcome new members. I could actually engage with that post. Let's have a look. All right. Okay, so it's easy to focus on that way. But that's only for a free community to do these things. Unfortunately, that's a free community. So let's just have a look, quick little drop in and come back. If I can find the actual bottom of the thread. Not available to do for paid communities. For paid communities. MRR, for example. And then I'm just going to go at D green. And just do a little a thinking. Think. Because there we go. All right. Added my comment in, and I just wanted to show you something. No, I didn't add it in just to show you something. I added it in because I wanted to. What's the word for it? Engage with this post, because this post is like he's got a welcome thing going on, but I'm gonna just do two things. I'm gonna go into Andrew Jules. Hold on, there we go. I'm gonna go to level 7. And I'm just going to show you on the leaderboard, 7-day leaderboard. I am nowhere to be seen on the 7-day leaderboard. I was at one point, I'm 240. I was for some time. I'll show in other videos where I was before on the leaderboards. I'm 7th place on the 30-day leaderboard. All-time leaderboard, I'm 56. This is very interesting leaderboard. But I'm going to go back to that post now. I do believe Dee's very active. He's one of the ambassadors. I've also done an interview with him, not in
Yeah, bro. This is good, man. Hey, undeterred in the building, celebrity. love what you're doing, man. I absolutely love your energy. You and your wife's energy is awesome, man. Like, I'm just like, yeah, it's all good, man.
I mean,
Appreciate you, bro.
yeah, man. So what's happening, man? What's happening, man? I see nice sunshine coming in and everything. You got yourself some free food, coffee, the works. That's where
Yeah.
that's exactly what I wanted to do. But I looked at the time and said, I ain't gonna make it. I was gonna be rushing around on public transport, and it's just gonna be a horrible call. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's good to see you, man. What's the plan? What's
Good to see
happening?
you too, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, just getting trying to catch up on these school notifications, which sometimes takes forever because by the time I'm almost done, it's like a whole bunch more is like coming in.
Oh, it's gone crazy, bro. One minute I was your neighbor, the next minute I'm right on the third place. I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? I was like, hey, what's up, neighbor? The notifications is unreal. I didn't realize it was gonna be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, it goes insane, bro, sometimes.
And then I found I was spending more time in schoolers than my own community. That's why I asked you. I said, like, well, bro, why are you posting so much in your own community? And then I was like, oh no, I ain't posting in my community. No, wasn't an intentional interview. It was more of a meeting with him. But I asked him if I could record it, if it was okay with him, and he was happy. So I need to upload that to my personal vlog here, and I'm also gonna upload that to Growth Squad Heroes networks. So let's just go back. Let's have a look. I have to drop a video on that. He's asked what I mean. I'll drop a video.
So from my understanding, bro, unless you've got unless you're free, you have a free community, you have no control of who can come into your community. When you've got a free community, you can have a queue of people waiting to come on in. But if you've got a paid community, it doesn't work like that. You can't just have a specific day when you let people in. It's like saying, okay, so I've got a paid community. The only way people can come into my community right now, if I remove the paid, it doesn't work out for paid communities. It's great what you're doing in your community. I was about to say the name. It's great what you do in your community, but it doesn't work for a paid community unless there's another way. I'm thinking about posting a video in here and seeing if there is some kind of way of going around this. So D, that's what I'm saying, bro. How are you, man? I look forward to possibly maybe.
Yo, squad, the reason why we're doing these accountability check-ins, discovery check-ins, is to help you. So if you could follow the actual steps, there's a random giveaway, squad game points, random giveaway. For those of you that get it right, it's random, okay? It's random giveaway. So, you know, who knows who's going to pick it. And the thing is, this is the interesting part. The person that's been the most active today, you know, the name that we've seen, we're going to put a poll out for the person to win the random points for the day. We're going to be doing some things differently, you know, just to encourage, you know, we want you to be not just a member of the community, not just a liker, not just a lurker. And we're okay, let's accept it. Lurkers is going to happen regardless. It's just one of those things. But for those of you that want to level up and want to grow in our community, all you need to do is just follow the steps. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following all the leaders, you know, or turn on the notification bell if you don't want to be following anyone, you know, for the community. But one of the things that we do is help you to build rapport with the community. That means no one needs to be messaging me and saying, how do I get people to join me in my community? How do I get someone to be a guest speaker? Because we've become a squad, we've become a community that is something that just happens organically, naturally. You don't feel the need to ask me, you know, you'll be able to just DM people comfortably and you get to know people. And the only way you can get to know people is by posting. Posting is almost like you're doing a video. You're building rapport, people getting to know you by the posts, by your words that you write, by your whole experience and how you're doing things. That's how people get to know you. That is how people get to know you. So I want you to understand, this is the reason why we're encouraging you to post. This is the reason. So if you notice, I do video, I do audio, I do voice notes, as you know, and I write, and I do GIFs. So there's many different ways for you to communicate. So you see in this discovery check-in, it's so we can help you, so we can help each other and be accountable for each other and help each other to level up and rank up and get sign-ups and encourage each other and keep track and keep it's accountability check-in. See what I'm saying? So look forward to seeing you all and celebrate. The funniest thing about it is that we're celebrating, we're ranking up, but no one's actually reading the post and seeing how we are as a community, as all of us together, as a community, how we're getting on. Because you're just there focused on putting in your own information, and this is what happens, okay? Bringing more people in, and I was like, no. If they don't want to come in, we're not actually out actively looking for people to join. We're more focused on helping the people we already have rather than finding more people. Let's have a look at Chris's community. Let's take you in. This is all the stuff, man. Let's have a look. Let's play the testimonials.
Hey, what's up, future rock stars? You ready to dive into the world of guitar with some awesome people? Let me tell you about our beginner guitar community on Skool. Whether you're just starting out or looking to refine your skills, this is the perfect place for you. We share daily tips, fun challenges, and a super helpful Q&A where you can ask any beginner questions. Check out the link in my bio to get started. Hope to see you there.
Okay, this is Chris's community. Let's go over to the classroom. Let's have a look in there. So, as you look at this, look how busy he has been. And at the moment, most of this is for free. In fact, look how much. Look at this. How cool is this?
Are
True.
terrible with the mindset, you know what I mean?
True, but
Don't have the mindset.
True, but it depends on like sometimes, it's good to talk about certain subjects, even though you may feel you're good at it, we still can help one another. But what do
Mm.
you feel is stopping you right now from moving you forward, if anything is stopping you? Do you feel anything stopping you or holding you back?
Yeah, not making enough money to do what I have to do. Like, I guess comes down to bills. Like, I want to be able to start making MRRs, to help me out monthly. Because right now I'm almost at the point where I want to be as far as being even, like not in debt. I'm a few thousand away. But once I can get the ball rolling, start making MRR and getting that going, that will definitely be a big help. So pretty much it's money that it comes down to is the holding me back part.
Okay, okay. So money is something that basically, I don't know, like, no, I don't know. But one of the things I'll say regarding the money situation is this. Like, what is your overall relationship with money? How has it been over the years? Like, since, from as far
When
back
I
as you.
Yeah, see that's where the mindset came in where yeah, I grew up with, my mom and everyone around me like, "Oh, money is the root of all evil," this and that, all those, bad incantations about it. But then as years went by and I got older, I realized, no, that is totally wrong. Money is great. You know, if you know how to use money in the right way, and you're not just using money, but you're using it in a resourceful way, then it's very helpful. So I learned that. But that's what I grew up with was that bad mindset.
So, in regards to your community, how much time are you putting into your community?
The community now in school, shoot, crazy. Probably like I'd say like 2 to 4 hours, just trying to get text and posts and everything, and then building the classrooms. And then there's still a lot more I have to do. Like I have a lot of images and titles and stuff for the in the classroom of the videos, like beginner. Then once they get past that point, then it goes to intermediate, and then when they get past that point, they get to advanced. I just didn't put the videos in there. I got to make all the videos, but I have the titles and the images already in the classroom.
Okay, cool. I mean, your community is pretty made up, man. It looks good. It looks good. It's funny how you can go into different communities and you just get a different vibe. It's just weird how it's still the same platform or community
Hmm.
based. You know what I mean? And when you go in, it's like, whoa. You know, you know you're in Chris's community. You know, it's a different vibe. It's like, yeah, this is like when I go in, I'm like, okay, gonna be learning about playing the guitar, so forth, and then okay, I'm gonna be singing. Okay, in under a minute, I was going to explain to you about leaving your digital footprint. Leave your digital footprint everywhere you go. That means when you like, don't dislike. Leave a comment, a meaningful comment, repost, and share. Like, repost and share. Leave a comment. Like, if you're leaving a comment, make sure you got content as well, because no one's really going to follow you without content, right? They're going to, even if they don't follow you, they are going to be curious to come back and see what you're about. So the comment needs to be meaningful. You know, it cannot be this, oh, that was nice. It needs to drop something that actually relates to what the person posted. Think of it like a game of Monopoly. Everywhere you go, you're leaving your digital footprint. You're leaving a digital house. You know? That's what you need to see it as, instead of showing up as a ghost.